So what really inspired you to become a part of Utopia?
Oh gosh, it's my friend sent me an email, and I'm a survivalist prepper, and I teach people how to live off the grid. And he sent me an email, and the premise of your show is unbelievable. Because if you're anything like me, you still believe in humanity, and we still have a chance to save planet Earth. It's not too late, and that's what inspired me to do the show. I've been approached by the other doomsday prepper shows, which are fabulous, but this one's more about creating a beautiful society before the Schumer hits the fan. Let's create a new society before it happens. And what's inspired me to do this show is I've been preparing my whole life to teach people how to live self-sufficiently, and this is a perfect opportunity for everybody watching the show to create their own little utopias wherever they are. Yeah. So,
I mean, in theory, you'd imagine that if, God forbid, something happens outside of in the real world, if you're prepping for things, you can buy things like batteries. You can have a lot of items that you might not have access to in Utopia.
Right.
What concerns do you have about transferring some of that skill set over to the Utopia world?
And trust me, I thought about that, and that was one of the reasons I turned the show down, because before I got wind of the show, I was actually creating my own utopia, my own community at my farm, and I thought, Bella, what happens if, while you're on the show, the whole world comes crumbling down? Because that's quite possible. I don't foresee it. I think we have more time, but what if? And I said, you know what? I prayed about it, and I said, it'll be a perfect opportunity because I'll have a team of people there. I have everything I need in my one bag that I'm taking to survive anywhere I need to. We don't need batteries. We don't need all that stuff. We can build homes from dirt. Everything I need I have in my bag. What I didn't have before I came was the people to build a utopia with. And you cannot do this alone. I tried to build a group, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. And I thought, you know what? More than stuff, you need people. You need a group of like-minded people who can help rebuild a society. I can teach them everything I know. We don't need stuff. We need people. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I can totally do this.
Well, what kind of people are you hoping actually are in your group? Is there a specific kind of skill set you really feel is vital to the Utopia thriving?
No. I can pretty much bring what we need to survive. I don't know everything, but I know enough to survive. It would be nice to have some other people who are like-minded prep-wise, but it's not necessary. It'd be nice to have people who are open-minded. They're going to have to be, because there's some things that I'm going to teach the group that it's going to raise some red flags, and they're going to be like, what? Holy shit, she wants us to do what? Compost our own poo? No pun intended. Yeah. You know, so open-mindedness is going to be crucial. And if they're not, you know, I'll do my best to open their mind for them. However way I can do that. Caring people, just people who love each other, who are capable of loving other humans, and the occasional grumpy one, just for entertainment and to keep us honest and keep me on my toes and keep things interesting. So yeah. So,
well, when you walk into Utopia for the first time, what is going to be the first thing you do?
The very first thing I'm going to do is get to know who my alphas are, who my alpha leaders and who the followers are. I'm going to dig a hole and get my humanure bucket prepared for going potty. You know, human needs, 101. The next thing I'll do is get my seed bags sprouted. I brought seeds and sprout bags so we can sprout seeds until we can grow our gardens. Then the very next thing I'll start making clay pots so we can sprout chia seeds and the other seeds that need clay. And then prepare our gardens. I mean, I have a step list of things to do in my head.
You're prepped. You are
I'm ready.
Absolutely. You had it down.
I'm a Southern belle, okay? I don't really like camping. And the reason I'm a prepper is we have a motto. I prep so I don't have to schlep.
I like that motto.
We schlep it in style, sugar. Yes.
I mean, this is such a radical thing to do for your life. You're uprooting yourself for up to, in theory, a year. Yes. What are you going to miss most about the outside world while you're in Utopia?
I'm going to miss my cats. I know that sounds crazy. I'm the crazy cat lady. I rescue animals. I have a very strong connection to nature and animals. And humans too, but not so much as I do animals. And I'm going to miss my 2 little Siamese rescues that I rescued, little Simba and Isabella. And the dogs that we rescued. We have 3 dogs left that we haven't found homes for. My neighborhood, you know, Scotty and Mike and Courtney and all the neighbors have found homes for all the puppies they had. And now we've got the mommy and daddy we're trying to find homes for. I'm going to miss them the most.
That makes sense.
You know, and taking my naps without people disturbing me, that's going to be the tough part. I'm not used to living with people. I've been living alone, pretty much in a hole, literally prepping and learning and studying. To be back into society around 14 other people is going to be quite a challenge for me. Now, I love people, as you can see. I love human beings, and I love the connection that we have. But to live in close quarters with 14 other people, I don't do roommates that well. I'm going to have 14 roommates in a am I allowed to say in what kind of structure? In a barn. Yeah. I'll probably be sleeping with the chickens before it's over.
Well, I mean, in theory, since this is such an important part of your life, this prepping, if this community works well together, do you hope that you guys can continue to be together outside of it once this is done?
Absolutely, and I've already planned it. My biggest dream, and I actually was planning before I did this, is to have bed and breakfasts set up, to live on sustainable farms and things like that. So my dream would have guest appearances with all the Utopians at my bed and breakfasts, and have reunions of us, because I'm not real close to my family, and we don't have reunions anymore. We don't celebrate the holidays so much anymore. And this is my new family, and this is I'm sorry, Utopia. This is my new family, and no offense to my family. I mean, I love my family, but we're estranged, and I miss that so much. There's a reason why I just kind of left society. You know, it hurts too much. And to be able to create little utopian bed and breakfasts all over the world is what I want to do, at least our country, and to have these reunions of my utopian family is going to be so special to me. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most.